Unraveling Idioms. Be a dear, explained. Hello, dear learners. Today, we're going to dive into a charming expression in the English language. Be a dear. You may have heard it in movies, read it in books, or even come across it in daily conversation. But what does it really mean? Let's explore this together and add another phrase to your ever-growing English vocabulary. The phrase, be a dear, is an idiom, a type of colloquial expression where the meaning isn't directly related to the individual words. When someone asks you to be a dear, they're not suggesting you transform into a gentle forest animal. Instead, they're using a sweet and endearing way to ask for a favor or help. Historically, dears have been associated with qualities like gentleness, gracefulness, and kindness. In this expression, dear symbolizes someone who is helpful and kind-hearted. It's like saying, please be kind and do this for me. It's important to note that while the phrase is endearing, it's typically used in informal settings. You might hear it among friends, family, or even between colleagues with a friendly rapport. To fully grasp the use of be a dear, let's see it in action. Could you be a dear and pass me the remote? I forgot my glasses on the table. Would you be a dear and fetch them for me? Be a dear and help your brother with his homework, will you? In each instance, the speaker asks for help in a light-hearted, gentle manner. While be a dear is quite a charming request, there are variations you might encounter. Phrases like, be a doll, be a gem, or be a peach carry the same meaning and can be used interchangeably. The choice depends on personal preference or regional differences. There you have it, be a dear, demystified. Remember, idioms are a fun and engaging part of learning English, and they can add a touch of flair to your conversations. We hope you found this explanation helpful, and we encourage you to be a dear and share what you've learned with others. Happy learning, and until next time.